Hello, everyone. Welcome to Morning Coffee. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, this is going to be a general energy reading for your Tuesday, uh, Tuesday, March 24th, 2020. Please keep in mind that time is an illusion and energies are fluid. So just because this is a reading dated for the 24th of March, it does not mean that it absolutely has to resonate with you at that time. Whenever you are guided to watch this reading, then that is the message for you in that moment. Yes? So I hope you guys are doing well. It is Tuesday. We're all still on this lockdown situation, but hey, you know, it is what it is. We got to do what we need to do so that we can keep people from getting sick. So I hope everyone is at least trying to have a good time. Hopefully we're not getting too stir crazy. I know me personally, this doesn't bother me at all. The only thing, because I've been saying this, and this has been going around a lot lately. You know, this has been a joke for, the last few days, but I've become a bit of an introvert anyway. And so over the last year or so, I've really been isolating myself naturally just because that's what I've needed to do in my journey. And I've become very accustomed to, and I've even started to prefer, being alone, being in my own sense of like quarantine. And so this has been nothing different for me. This has been just fine. I've been enjoying this. And I was talking to my parents a few days ago and I was like, you know what? I really love this because this is giving me even more of a reason to do what it is I normally do and just keep to myself and stay in my room, But the one thing I have noticed about this is that, yes, I'm like, we're quarantined and all that, but I have 3 roommates. And so we're like all here all the time, and I've noticed that I liked it a little better when I had the whole apartment to myself, when like my roommates would go out to work and I would get to stay at home because, I work from home and all that. So that's really been the only difference that I've noticed, but this has been fine for me. And I know there are a lot of people out there that aren't necessarily so used to that, but the common theme throughout all of this, and I picked up on this in some of the Something You Ought to Know readings that I did a few weeks ago, while I was in Puerto Rico, but I mean, the common theme here is either you can sit around and wait, for officials to do whatever, or for your job to come back if you still potentially have it, or you could use this time to really do what it is you really want to do the things you really love to do things that you haven't been able to do in the longest time, maybe because time has taken up on it, maybe because, work has taken up that time. So Spirit just said, look at this more of a blessing than a blessing in disguise, more of a blessing than a curse. Okay. That might be a little bit of a challenge, but hey. Anyway, good morning, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for being here. If you are enjoying this live stream, I highly recommend, I ask that you please go ahead and smash that like button for me so that we can get this out to more people. Also, I would highly recommend that if, say you are, oh my God, you guys, I'm so sorry, but now my nose is deciding to act up on me. But if you want to keep being notified of when I'm going live, because I am definitely going to be going live more often moving forward, go ahead and not only subscribe, but also hit the bell icon, the notification icon, and make sure that you get all notifications. Yes? All right, guys. Without further ado, let's get started. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for our Tuesday, March 24th, 2020. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, guys. I don't know. I don't remember if I mentioned it in the beginning, but time is an illusion. Energies are fluid. All right. So this is not necessarily just for the 24th. Whenever you are guided to watch this reading, then that is the message for you at that time. Also keep in mind that this is a general reading, okay? Alrighty, kids. So let's see. So, a heads up, actually. I am going to be continuing with the zodiac readings for April this week or today. I'll be starting with Cancer, doing Leo, and then most likely going to be doing Virgo as well. And those will be live. So check back throughout the day. Stay tuned. I will be going live for those. Also, I did the Pisces Aries cusper readings yesterday, and I uploaded it, and I was just waiting for everything to be uploaded and ready. So that's going to be released today. I am so sorry to all you Pisces Aries cuspers out there. I am super, super sorry about forgetting you guys like that. But anyway, here we go. So we're starting with the Oracle of the Angels today, and I just want to get some keywords for us, some guidance for us. We're going to give this one more shuffle. All right. So for the collective, what do you have for the collective today, please, Spirit? We're starting you off with perfect. Card number 12, never alone. Okay. For those of you that are out there feeling really super anxious, feeling very isolated, very alone. I really feel like this is a very specific message for a number of people out there. It's not for very much. It's for a few of you out there that have been watching that are just feeling scared, feeling alone, just feeling like you don't know what's going on, all that. You are not alone, okay? I mean, obviously, I'm here, others in our soul family are here. Good morning. But also this is also saying that spirit is with you, okay? The angels are with you. It's all good. It's all good, all right? Let's see, what else do we have? Truth. Positive intention. One more card. Just one more card here. Okay, there it is right there. Transformation. Excellent. And at the bottom of the deck, you do have success. All right. So check it out, guys. Check it all the way out. And I find it very interesting that truth fell out on top of never alone. And okay, so in terms of, for some of you, there are some of you out there that are feeling very alone, feeling cordoned off, feeling abandoned even in some cases. But what this time period is bringing forward for you is the understanding that you're not ever alone. Okay. There is a small group of whoever this is that's feeling this energy that is actually facing the cold, hard truth about the fact that you are never alone. And it's not even cold, but you're facing the truth. You're facing the fact that you are never alone. And you are actually in a time period right now where spirit is going to be proving that to you. Spirit is going to be doing things, showing up in your life in ways to help you understand, to help you see that you are never alone. I do feel like it's almost like there's 2 or 3 of you out there that are needing this experience right now. And it's changing the way that you see things. Okay. Now, the other message that I'm getting from this truth and you're never alone, especially since truth literally fell right on top of never alone. At this point, we are in this time period or in this this energetic space where we're being given an opportunity to face a lot of to face a lot of the things that have been holding you back, or I'm having trouble putting it into words, but what I'm seeing is like you're literally being handed an opportunity to go within and understand your inner reality on a much deeper level. There is so much time to meditate, contemplate, study. Okay. So this is that perfect time to do so. Okay. And who knows, I'm not trying to throw fear out there or anything, but who knows if, or not if, but when all of this is really going to die down and life can start to return to normal, right? So for the foreseeable future right now, you are in a position where you have the perfect opportunity to go within and face your demons, okay? Now, we have positive intention, and we also have transformation, all right? It's interesting because I really feel like transformation goes here. It's with everything that we were just talking about, but positive intention, is a very specific message here for us right now. And the best thing for us to do, what we really need to be doing, is holding a positive intention. All right. This is not the time to be greedy. This is not the time to be hoarding. This is not the time to be trying to take advantage of others. Okay. This is a time to really hold the highest intentions that you can for yourself and for others, for the well-being of yourself and the well-being of others. Okay. um yeah yeah Ultimately, though, we do have success, and I do feel like regardless of whatever is happening for you, regardless of however this is showing up for you, regardless of whatever it is you are personally experiencing in your life. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Ultimately, success is going to be had here. All right, there is an opportunity for success. I'm so sorry, you guys. I need to stop for a second and blow my nose. I have no idea why my allergies have been acting up like this. It's crazy. And it must be, it really, literally, you guys, it must be a channeling thing, because I mean, it's 8:12 in the morning right now where I am. And I've been up since about 6 or so, and I've meditated for like a good hour and a half, and my nose was fine. And as soon as not even as soon as I sat down, but as soon as I started, like as soon as I went live here, that's when my allergies decided to flare up. So I guess my third eye is opening up here. Oy. Okay. Anyway, success is on the horizon. This is going to be successful. And like we've been saying throughout throughout this time period, or at least what like I've been saying, this has been very, very necessary. And there absolutely is, excuse me, a much higher meaning for this. There is a much higher purpose for all of this. And please believe, for those of you that think that the world is falling into anarchy, or we're all being punished or whatnot, there is a positive intention behind everything that is happening right now on a universal level. That doesn't mean that there are individuals down here, like, say, because I kind of feel like some of you are specifically asking about like government and all that. And like you're saying, well, wait a second, there are people in our government that are still playing the same old games. How can you say that there's a positive intention behind that? That's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to the overarching energetic or collective energetic situation that's happening right now. The positive intention, and part of the positive intention that I'm picking up on, is the fact to, in all honesty, to expose the truth, what's really going on behind the scenes. Okay, let's say it this way, and it's not my intention to really talk about politics or get political. I'm not trying to be um, partisan in anything. I'm not trying to um, um, pledge allegiance to any party or whatnot, but I am speaking to the truth of what's going on here. There is an economic stimulus bill that is on the horizon that people are trying to work out, right? Well, it was started, but then it was blocked. I don't know if you guys are keeping up on this, but it was blocked. It didn't go through because there are parts of the the um this economic stimulus bill that Republicans put in that um and this is, I don't know that much of it. This is just what I've been following along with, that Republicans have put in that really gives a lot of cushion and a lot of money to corporations and big business. But then ultimately they took out elements that would help the working people, right? And so thus the bill didn't go through. But then this morning, I'm reading really quickly because I wanted to do an update on Puerto Rico. So I looked up an update on Puerto Rico, and yesterday they announced a $787 million bill or something like that. That's all going to the people, the workers. And yet we here in the United States, I mean, Puerto Rico is a part of the United States, but we here in the States, the actual States, we can't even get it together. So what does that say to you? This is a moment in our history where a lot of the greed, a lot of the selfishness, a lot of the energy that has been running rampant in our society about how we're all very much every man for his or herself is being exposed here, you guys. But this is why we have this positive intention. This is why we have transformation. Okay. Again, I'm not mentioning that to be political or anything like that. I'm just speaking the truth. Okay. Okay. So let's go a little further. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Thank you all for joining me here. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're enjoying this session. If you are enjoying this session, please go ahead and smash that like button for me. Also, an update for those of you that are just now tuning in. I am going to be doing more of the monthly zodiac readings today. We're going with Cancer. We're starting with Cancer, and hopefully I'm going to get to Virgo. And then the Pisces Aries Cusper reading is coming out today. I did record that yesterday. So boop, there you go. Also, if you guys would like to do so, I highly recommend that you follow me over on Patreon. The monthly readings are general readings here on YouTube, but then on Patreon, I'm going to be doing love readings for you guys. And actually, all the cusp readings are moving over to Patreon and all that. So if you haven't done so already, please check me out on Patreon. Patreon.com/divine conversations with a capital D and a capital C. And the link is in the description box below. Yeah. Cool. So I want to move forward, and I want to start looking at, look at Never Alone and Truth, and I want to pull from the Sacred Destiny Oracle and see what kind of keywords we can get here for this. One last shuffle, please, Spirit. All right, here we go. So what can you tell us? Never Alone and Truth. What can you tell us about this here, Spirit? Release. Beautiful. Release. What is it that we're needing to release? And okay, so let's talk about this on a personal level, okay? You have this time alone, figuratively speaking, right? You have this time alone, but you're actually never alone because the angels, God, source, creator, the universe is always with you. Hi, Ivy, is always with you, okay? But you having this time to yourself in quarantine, we'll say, is allowing you to get down. I know that was kind of gross, sorry. To get down to the truth. Get down to your personal truth. What's really going on in your life? And thus allowing you to release that which is no longer less necessary, that which has been holding you back from your own personal truth, your own personal happiness, your own personal transformation. Yeah, let's see if we can get a little bit more here. Let's get a little bit more on Never Alone and Truth. There it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, there it is right there. We have change. We have gateway. We have solitude. We have openness, and finally, enlightenment. Okay, this is really beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, you do have patience. So you do need to have patience with yourself. Good morning, Robert. You do need to have patience with yourself and with others, even in this time period, okay? Because this is a moment where you can really, if you were to really take advantage of, I need to do my nails, y'all. Sorry. If you were to take a moment to really take this moment to allow yourself to be in this solitude, you will find that you have a really strong gateway of change right in front of you. And I understand, even as I'm saying this, a lot of us are, or a lot of you are feeling some, thank you. It's a whole, look, it's a whole like PJ set. Look, and it's, what is it? Is it Psycho Bunny? My parents got it for me for Christmas. They got it from Bloomingdale's, but it's Psycho Bunny. And they said, and and they saw it and they were like, yeah, that's me. And I was like, you damn right, that's me. Sorry, guys. Anyway, some of you are really upset, freaking out, because you're having to face certain things, and that's okay. You know, facing your demons is never an easy thing, but you have this gateway. You are at this gateway of change, all right? The strongest thing you need to do here is just be open. I'm gonna pause one more time, guys, because my nose, hold on. Lord have mercy. Okay, anyway, openness is going to really be your key, is really going to help you the most here. And actually, for some of you, this period that we're in right now is allowing you to be more comfortable and more willing to be open. But again, you have to be patient with yourself. Patience with yourself right now is going to bring strong blessings. This whole situation, this whole time period that we're in is actually going to bring strong blessings, okay? Which is another reason why Spirit was saying we really need to allow ourselves, be open enough to look at this situation or this time period as a blessing in disguise. I know people are dying, people are losing their lives, people are getting sick, lives are being uprooted, people are losing their jobs. But honestly, Spirit just keeps saying this time period is a blessing in disguise. I'm so glad. Welcome, SMJS. Honestly, Robert, what is going on with all of this allergy stuff? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Okay, let's move forward here. Good morning, Lola. Oh, Lola, I'm so sorry. I haven't replied to your email yet. I'm going to get back to you, I promise, okay? Okay, next thing I want to look at here is transformation. All right, and I'm going to still use the Oracle, Sacred Destiny Oracle. But it's not even really the season for me, Robert. Like, okay, well, my allergies have been shifting as I've gotten older. And as I've been doing a lot of healing. So I do experience allergies like more often throughout the year. But even now, it's like I don't usually get allergies until like the spring, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay. All right, guys, let's look at transformation. What keywords first of all, look at what card number this is. Card number 38, which boils down to what? An 11. And we have 47 viewers in the chat right now. Well, now 48, 11, 11. Boop. All right, kids. So let's look at transformation here. What keywords do you have for us, Spirit, in terms of transformation? Power. Yep. Stepping into, oh, look at that. Look at that. Blessings. Potential and fulfillment. Illumination. All right. So this time period that we're in right now, that is what the transformation that this is catalyzing within us right now is bringing us blessings, is bringing us fulfillment, is connecting us with our potential and connecting us with our power, and is ultimately, like we've been saying, is allowing us to have this period of illumination, which is going to help us move forward in truth. Okay. And truth is hard, truth has showed up for us twice here. All right. This time period is all about truth. All about truth. Okay. Beautiful. The best thing for you to do right now, guys, is to hold a positive intention, regardless of how bad anything is, or regardless of how much trouble you seem to be having. Okay? Hold that positive intention. Allergies, they definitely could be due to pollen in the air. It also could be due to mold, because I'm very allergic to mold. And we've been having a lot of rain, so there's probably a lot of mold around. But anyway. Oh, Emily, I totally agree with you. All right, kids. Okay. Spirit is asking me to get into the tarot next. And since we had truth come out here twice, I want to start by clarifying that. Okay. So, alrighty, kids. So, let's look at truth. Hello and welcome to all of you that have just joined. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy day to you. I hope you guys have a good day. So let's talk about truth here. What is this truth for the collective right now? Ooh, okay. Well, I just heard myself say, what truths do we need to face? Yikes. All right. One more shuffle. One more shuffle. All right. Let's see here. What is this truth, Spirit? Beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. Abundance. I'm hearing truth and honesty. The Empress represents unconditional love. Oh, excellent, Emily. I'm so glad. So the Empress is the embodiment of truth, honesty, integrity, unconditional love, nurturance, birth, gestation, creation, abundance. Okay, and with that being the overall energy, what I get from this for the collective here is that this time period is allowing us to disconnect from sources that are falsely providing to us. This is a time period for us to connect to the abundance of the universe and understand just how abundant we all are, just how much of the resources are out there that we could tap into potentially that we haven't even allowed ourselves to be aware of. And yes, it's taken such an extreme situation like having everything shut down, losing jobs, not being able to work in certain circumstances, for us to then be in the position to understand just how intrinsically abundant we all are. It's very much that situation where it's like when your back is up against the wall, now you have no choice but to follow through with what you've been guided towards all the time. And ultimately, that's going to bring us victory here. Okay. The Empress with the Six of Wands, personal victory is what I really get with the Six of Wands there. But then, wow. But then we have the Star, the Sun, and the Hierophant. All right. Oh, Queen Bee, thank you so much for that. But I'm not taking personal questions right now. This is just for the collective. But thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so this is all in relation to truth. And I have to be honest with you guys. I'm kind of happy that the Hierophant came out here. Obviously, it's of no surprise that the Hierophant has come out, because the Hierophant represents the establishment. The Hierophant represents teaching and learning, yes, but it also represents institution, government, society, societal norms, social norms, social standards, religion. It also represents the institutions, the patriarchy, and all of those things that are in place right now that only really seek to control us. And again, this is not a channel in which we are specifically going to be discussing or expressly or intending to discuss government and all that, but look at what's going on in our government in the United States right now. I mean, a lot of what we're dealing with could have been avoided. And now we're having trouble even getting an economic stimulus bill out there. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so illumination with the sun and healing, even wish fulfillment with the star. Instead of following this, and notice you with truth, because we're clarifying truth right now, guys. Right? Yikes is right. But yes, we're clarifying truth right now. All four of the main cards that have come out are major arcana. We have the Empress, we have the Hierophant, we have the Sun, and we have the Star. All right. So the Sun is representing the illumination. Okay. The Star is saying, well, it's time to follow your own guidance now, because the Star is that moment where you have this one speck of light that is leading you somewhere. You don't know exactly where it's going to lead you. You don't know how long it's going to take you to get there. You don't even know really exactly where you're going to be ending up, but you know you want to go somewhere. You know that the star is leading you to something that feels right. And the star really truly represents your inner light. Instead of following this artificial light, now it's time to follow your inner light. Yes? Make sense? Okay. So the next thing I want to clarify, I want to look at is this card here, Enlightenment, that's come out with truth and never alone. Yeah. So what is enlightenment here for the collective? Aw, we have the Two of Cups. Oh, wow. And we have the Ace of Cups. What? With the Nine of Wands here. All right. So check it out, kids. Wow. You know what I'm really getting for this, you guys, is an energy of getting back to the unconditional love that Source has for you, connecting with that and loving yourself. This Two of Cups energy, yeah, I mean, it can represent having a romantic relationship or a creative partnership or whatever, some sort of partnership with an external being. But I really just get the fact that this is a connection with yourself. Learning to love yourself truly, fully, and honestly, getting down to the bottom of who you really are and appreciating that about yourself. For some of you, this even does mean that as we're moving through this period, there is a lot of creative potential that's going to rise within you that you're going to be able to really do something with. You know what I mean? I want to get a little bit more on that. You do have the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. And that's just speaking to the perseverance that we've all been in keeping up with the system in the way that it has been, even all the while knowing, whether that's consciously or subconsciously, that this has not been working for us. This has been harming us in many more ways than it has been actually helping us. Well, hello, Rose. Good evening to you. Yeah. I want to go a little bit further. I want to see a little bit more about this. What is this? Because we're clarifying enlightenment right now. What else can you tell us about this, Spirit? The Three of Wands. Okay, and oh, well, would you look at that? The Empress is back. Yeah. Okay, so what this is saying here is this is actually setting you deeper or further onto your path. Okay. Three of Wands. I mean, it's like this reset period is allowing us to get back into alignment with ourselves, or allowing us to get into greater alignment with ourselves so that we can, in fact, go forward, move forward. Okay. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. And now, so with that said, let's look at going forward. What can we say about going forward here? Six of Pentacles. Yeah, and that's actually been a major theme throughout all of this. Reciprocity, giving back, the balance between give and take. Seven of Swords, Eight of Wands in reverse. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. So we're clarifying going forward right now. And the first card that came out here is the Six of Pentacles, right? And that's kind of, like I said, that's been a common theme for this whole shutdown period of really getting back to the reciprocity of everything, getting back to the balance between give and take, getting, hi, Rosalinda, getting back to getting out of this energy of every man and every woman for his or herself, okay? Interesting. And then we have the Seven of Swords with the Eight of Wands in reverse. So going forward really does mean I'm seeing the Eight of Wands in reverse here as shutting the door or closing the door on, I just saw 555, closing the door on deception, dishonesty, lack of integrity, lack of truth, lack of compassion. Like literally, and it's very interesting. I've never seen the Eight of Wands in reverse this way, but I'm literally getting a very firm shutting the door on it. And that makes sense because the Eight of Wands represents communication, yes, but it also represents a clear and open pathway, right? The air is clear for things to move forward. Well, if the space is not clear, then technically a door could be shut, right? Shutting the door on deception in effort to be team players. I want to get a little bit more on this, just a little bit more going forward. The Page of Wands. Re-identifying yourself, getting into a new creative energy, a new vibrancy, almost feeling childlike again, feeling like you want to help, feeling inspired to be a part of the society, a part of community, feeling inspired to help oh my God. Look who has come back, y'all. The Empress, yet again. Isn't that cool? Abundance. I mean, that's beautiful. That is so very beautiful. Okay. We're going to close out the reading then. I think this is a good place to do so. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. Excellent. If you are enjoying the live stream, please go ahead and smash that like button for me. And if you're not tuning in live and you're enjoying this reading, if it's resonating you, please go ahead and hit the like button as well. Just a reminder for those of you that have, or just a bit of info for those of you that are just tuned in, I am going to be doing more of the zodiac readings today. I will start with Cancer, going into Leo, and then hopefully I should be able to get to Virgo at the end. And also, if you would like to support me on Patreon, I would highly, highly appreciate that. The link is in the description box below. Patreon.com/Divine Conversations. If you just want to be a supporter, I would appreciate that. But then also, I'm offering more readings, love readings, and other good stuff on Patreon. So you do get something for it. Yeah. Alrighty. I'm being called to the fairy forest today to close out our reading. So let's see what we have for the collective today. All right. To close out our reading today, last shuffle. No, we don't need one more. We're just going to shuffle. Ooh! Okay, wait. Hold on, guys. Hold on. No. I'm not feeling them. Just one card, please, Spirit. One card to close out our reading today. One card for the collective experience. For today's message, for today's reading. Did something flip? Okay. Ooh, there it is. Card number 33. Vulva. Prophecy guidance, direction. Alrighty. Here we go. I'm sorry, there are those who can see beyond the present moment, who can see the way the web is woven, and who can connect to its strands and share with others the messages they long to hear. Such a one is the vulva, a witch, a seer, a woman who can be beyond the physical world. I'm sorry, a woman who can see beyond the physical world. When she comes to you, you are being asked to connect to your own roots, symbolized by her staff, and you can connect deeply into the earth and begin to listen to the language of the world and to receive its messages. It is imperative that you honor her and her messages through respectful listening and by making space to act on the guidance given. The advice and magical guidance given through this card is feminine in its aspect, yet it is anything but stereotypical. It is strong and wild and fierce. There is a ruthless quality to the truth that will now come to you, but because of its clarity, there will be a great healing. You are also being asked to consider your independence, to no longer give up your freedom simply to have relationships. The vulva is not celibate, but she never allows herself to be possessed by a relationship. This too is your fate for a time. Hear now the voice of the vulva. Take up your staff, strike it into the earth, and listen for the messages to come forth. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And actually, you could see this vulva energy as the Empress. Underneath the Empress is Judgment. And underneath Judgment is the Six of Wands yet again. And then underneath the Six of Wands is Death. Look at that, you guys. I love it. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Hopefully, I will see you later today for the Cancer, Leo, and Virgo readings. If not, I'll just catch you when I catch you. Yeah, see you when I see you. But I do look forward to connecting with you again for our next cup of coffee tomorrow morning. Yeah, take care. Mwah! Bye.